What's the most impressive architectural feature in your city? Balboa Park in San Diego. The park is older, but a large portion of it was developed in conjunction with the 1915 Panama, California Exposition. The style was intended to blend Spanish Baroque with Mission Revival, and ends up being its own thing. The Prado is a centerpiece of many events and is one of the must-see destinations in San Diego. The Choate Bridge, built in 1764. It is a small stone arch bridge, and has the distinction of being the oldest continually used bridge in North America, possibly in all of the Americas. Ipswich, Massachusetts. Bridge. In my city, the towering spire of the Central Cathedral dominates the skyline, its intricate Gothic architecture mesmerizing both locals and visitors alike. At night, when illuminated, it casts a majestic glow over the city, inspiring awe and reverence in all who behold it. The Bay Bridge, and I think I might say that even if I still lived in SF, and could say the Golden Gate, the whole area around the Golden Gate is prettier, but the bridge itself is less impressive IMO, and only like 1.5 miles long compared to the 5-mile Bay Bridge. Definitely Vertical Forest, Milano, Italy. I like it both for the appearance and for the concept. We need more sustainable city projects involving vegetation. So many to pick from: National Gallery of Art, African American Museum, Native American Museum, Smithsonian Institute, Library of Congress, Union Station, the Washington Monument. I could go on. The Sun Sphere, Knoxville. A gold sphere that was built as an observation platform for the 1982 World's Fair. It is not a wig shop. There's a giant blue horse just outside of town. We both love and fear him. We fear his brutality, but love how he is the part of the landscape and ingrained with our home. All hail Lucifer. Not the most impressive, but certainly the most something. Munich has an office building that has things like AHHH. OM spelled all over it in huge letters. I kinda like it. This egg and this dog. The Vegas sphere is pretty interesting from an architectural viewpoint. Although not in my city proper, the Hoover Dam is pretty close to me as well, and that is truly amazing. Buildings in the city center have been mysteriously built to self-destruct as soon as they're declared to be cultural heritage. Her. I wonder how that keeps happening. The Canadian Parliament buildings truly are a world-class marvel, and are getting some incredible new features in the decade-long renovation happening right now. We removed a large chunk of our downtown, put in a loose copy of Brasilia, including a copy of the National Congress building. We call ours the Egg. The Boston Big Dig is a genuinely incredible achievement in engineering, even if it was delayed for decades and cost $1 trillion over budget. St. Louis is famous for the arch, but the Cathedral Basilica is an architectural marvel and the largest collection of mosaic in the world. I live in a small town, and the most beautiful and impressive building here is the local mosque by far. It's just stunning. I live in a rural area in Pennsylvania. Some of the old barns are very interesting design and used in days gone by. The courthouse in San Antonio downtown always catches my eye, and the cool Gothic churches that they preserve around town. We have a cannonball lodged into the side of one of our churches from the Revolutionary War, courtesy of Lord Dunmore. The Salt Lake Latter-day Saints Temple. Whether or not you're a Mormon or not, you can appreciate its architectural beauty. Euro 3 OK Park that become place for drug addicts also was next to bus stop that city had to remove and place it 50 meters away. Some say it's the Disney Concert Hall. I personally think it's the collection of googie buildings around the city. The Sydney Opera House. It's always great to visit because it looks different and surprising from every angle. Chateau Frontenac. Front and center of any photo or painting of our city. It's not even a castle, it's a hotel. Many pieces made of gold created by the native people of the area. Skeletons of titanoboas are also found. The Mop-Up Pop Culture Museum. Seattle has a lot of impressive buildings, but that's probably number one. Our courthouse, Lincoln took a shit in there once. I guess. And it's in one of Brett Eldredge's songs. Houses built during W2. Not too impressive, but they're cute and a part of history. World-famous truck-eating bridge. Bryant-Denny Stadium probably. Not a lot around here other than the university. Marshalls, Home Goods, and TJ Maxx. All in one building. Same parking lot. The wall that protects us from the forest people who come out at night. We like to pretend it's the Astrodome. It's actually William's Tower. The fairest, goodliest and most famous parish church in England. The Goonie-Toony biggest $2 corner in all the land. A City Hall, the world's largest freestanding masonry building.